Hello again and welcome to the video. My name is Wade Smith, and once again I am a third-degree brown belt in Isshinryu karate. And again, I do have over a year of specific training under Professor Raphael Gracie in Brazilian Gracie Jiujitsu. So I'm going to tell you from my perspective at least the advantages and disadvantages of each, the striking and grappling of Isshinryu versus the striking and grappling of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. One thing I noticed about Gracie Dojo is they're actually not open half the day every day. They're all right. They're not open as long every day as most Isshinryu karate dojos. Most Isshinryu karate dojos are open all day, 5 to 6 days a week. Whereas the Gracie dojos are only open like 2 or 3 hours per day, especially for adults classes by the time you take out the kids class. And so they only work about 10% on their striking, and they never actually teach fundamental striking as a rule, work however they want to work. Or on a horizontal heavy bag, like in full mount, rain down punches on the bag just to get used to punching at something with resistance rather than air punching. All right. They do offer a cardio kickboxing class in Gracie dojos, but it's usually only 1 or 2 hours per week. Whereas in Isshinryu dojos, they tend to have at least 5 hours per week available for adult cardio kickboxing classes. And then, at least 10 hours a week available, which I attended all 10 hours every week for adult traditional Isshinryu karate classes, adult traditional karate and jiu-jitsu classes. So about 5 to 10% on stand-up and striking, whereas the Isshinryu camp works about 90% on stand-up and striking, or standing grappling with Isshinryu and Jiu-Jitsu, all of your wrist locks and other locks and so forth, and about 10% on ground grappling and submissions. So my point of view for sport fighting is that every sport fight starts on fair terms with both fighters standing on opposite sides of the ring of the square circle or octagon. All right. So you may as well learn how to fight standing up. At least 50% of your training should be fighting standing up, because both fighters start in a standing position. In my opinion. Now, the Gracies seem to think that they can win every fight by taking somebody to the ground, and perhaps that's why fighters like Kamaru Usman and Israel Adesanya and others who have become more striking oriented, who came out of the kickboxing camp, perhaps that's why the kickboxers have dominated the UFC in recent years, because the Gracie camp this time has fallen behind and hasn't adapted to what the best strikers are doing. The best strikers are beating them before they can take them down. So in Isshinryu, we've demonstrated to them that we can in fact beat them to a pulp before they can take us down anyway in private seminars and even in their own dojo. That if we're going to do a striking match, I'm going to beat you. And you're not going to take me down because I'm going to knock you out before you can take me down. Because I already know, 90% of the grappling that you know, and I'm 10 times better striker than you are. So, you may as well learn some striking, both in MMA and for self-defense, because no matter how good a wrestler you are, you're not going to beat 2 people once they get you on the ground. All right? So that's my perspective on that. All right, thank you very much for watching.